It was a dream. It was something that I wanted to create, and I worked each and every day to create the lab where I wanted to work with the person that I wanted to work. Everything comes from an idea. And this idea became true because I worked every day to be real. This idea of creating this lab is like coming from an impossible dream. Basically, this only started officially in 2014, but before it started, there was a very, very long path of research work, connections, network, trying to get funds to make this work.
Since I was a kid, like 10 years old, I really wanted to become a marine biologist. That's was always my my line of research, of my interest, that through what we do on a daily basis, we could try to contribute, of course, like with a very good scientific ground, to several problems of society that actually have a negative impact on nature. So that's the topic, like how we can, through science, try help to mitigate the anthropogenic impacts on nature and ecosystems.
As a kid, I grew up in nature. I grew up in Kironi and Spit National Park, and I was always there in the nature and observing the processes, understanding that I am a part of it. Was interested of understanding myself as a part of nature, sort of distancing myself from the point of user.
The fact that we don't really understand the importance of nature to our human well-being from a direct and indirect perspective, it's also the cause why we are so negligent about nature. And it's the environmental issues that we work on. So how these things like biodiversity loss and land use changes have an impact on the supply of ecosystem services and then consequently to human well-being.
We are working in the field of environmental monitoring, ecosystem services, geography, policy.
When I came, I knew almost nothing about doing maps and spatial analysis. Over the years, I really developed these skills, going also towards like remote sensing and satellites and drone flight. So when I came, I just had graduated, and now I had the opportunity to go through different steps of my career here in the lab. And like now I am PI of some projects.
When I joined this team, I was still a young researcher. Here I could expand my horizons when it comes to application of tools, new methods, and I could go out of my comfort zone and get an inspiration that I can do more with what I can, and that my knowledge could be applicable further in bigger extent. Being a scientist for many people can be quite lonely. The work that I will do will always be checked by the people besides me, the peer-reviewed within the frame of the group. Final result that comes out of this group, it is always as robust as it could possibly be.
I think we are a very plural group from different nationalities also. Everyone has different competencies, expertise, and so on. And this is, in the end, what complements us.
At the time, maybe in a bit naive approach, we wanted to be the most recognizable research unit in terms of environment in Lithuania in our own domain. 8 to 10 years after this became true, we work with all countries of European Union. Australia, we have with China, we have also some collaborations with India, Saudi Arabia, Chile, the United States of America, Brazil. And nowadays, we are a global group in terms of cooperation. Never take research for granted. Every victory that you have today is already past, and you have to continue to work to maintain the standards that you wanted for yourself and for the group. The main goal is that the lab function without me, because you have to make a school and leave a legacy.